Alrighty, I'm getting ready to make some fried rice for the first time. First thing I'm gonna do is wash my rice. I got a cup of rice measured. I got my bowl. I'm gonna wash it in. I'm gonna wash it twice. And then I'm gonna use the turkey broth that I just made the other night. Alrighty, so I'm going to attempt to use the rice cooker to make the rice. Here's the washed rice and my turkey broth. I'm making 1 cup of rice and I'm going to use 1.5 cups of the turkey broth and put it in the rice cooker for 15 minutes. And hopefully all of it is absorbed and it's nice and good and proper. Now, confession, I've never been able to make rice good. Even if I use a rice cooker or if I try it on the stove top, if I use the instant, whatever, it always comes out for me either too mushy or underdone and like hard. So we'll see, because I have looked up the recipe this time. I looked up how to make rice and we'll see. Right, so my water is boiling sufficiently enough, I think, to be able to go ahead and add my washed rice to the water. So let's go. Add that right on in. No grain left behind. Go ahead and stir that up into the turkey broth. All right. And so 15 minutes, it's gonna boil. I'm gonna cover it with a lid that has a vent. Set my timer. Just gonna use this one. It's broken because I dropped it, but don't judge me. All right. I followed the directions. Let's see how it turns out. Okay, now this part of the process always makes me nervous, but apparently, according to my research, you just leave it. Just leave it and let it boil for 15 minutes. This is at about the 5-minute mark. So it's still got 10 more minutes. It's coming out the thing. I wonder if I should vent it more. Does it need more ventilation? Does it need to be like this? Does it matter? Is that what it's supposed to be like? Okay, because it's still boiling out over here. Same thing. Oh my gosh. All my good turkey broth. I don't like it. I want my turkey broth just going on the counter. Do I stir it? See, I don't know. I don't know. Storytime disclaimer. I did not grow up in a house that ate rice all the time. Like, you know how a lot of people have rice at every meal. I did not grow up in a house like that. We did not have rice at every meal. I mean, rice regularly, yes. Rice at every meal, no. Not at all. I'm finna open it and mix it. Because I see those holes right there. And those holes are supposed to be at the end when all the water is absorbed. Should I add more broth to it? Oh my gosh. I don't want to burn it. Because literally, I'm supposed to have 7 minutes left. But at the same time, I don't want to put too much because that's how it gets mushy, right? If I put too much water in it or broth, it'll be mushy. What do I do? Let me see. Is that like medium? Cause it can't go on like that. Look, already the water is, I gotta put the rest of it. I'm gonna put the rest of it. Okay, I put the rest of it, which was literally, it was like a total of 2 cups of the vegetable broth. It was just the last little part of that jar. And so the rest of the 6 minutes, I think should be fine. But I want to stir it. I'm gonna stir it. Yeah, okay. I feel good about this. Yeah. This feels right. Just with the way my spoon is moving through it. And the fact that it has 5 minutes left. This feels right. Okay. All right, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. All right, the rice is done. I hope it's not overdone. I really don't know. After I added that last half a cup of water, I was like, I shouldn't have did that. I should have just let it do what it did. But let me see. You see? You could just kind of mush it. And I don't know if that's okay. Let me see. See, because, okay. So I'm going to let this sit up. I'm going to let this sit up in the refrigerator. And then I'm going to hope that once I go to fry it tomorrow, it stands up. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make some more. But they say that you're supposed to let it be overnight, like sticky rice, I guess. You're supposed to let the cooked rice sit overnight and then fry it. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know, girl. Again, I've never been good at making rice. Why is rice so hard? I can do a pasta, I can do a potato, I can do a lot of other stuff, but rice is hard. Shout out to all the Americans who did not grow up with rice every day.